When I first bought and built these Aston Martin cars, I thought I had nothing meaningful to say about them, and that remains true. But then I saw a picture of the real Aston Martin Valkyrie car, and it got me feeling like Owen Wilson, because I was like, wow, because this car is like ka-chow. What are all these green bits on me? Oh yeah, they're grass clippings because it's finally springtime, and that means two things. One, yard work is back on the weekend agenda, and new Speed Champion sets are here, which today are fittingly green. Literally, not economically, of course. These cars are gas guzzlers. Today we are talking about the all-new LEGO Speed Champions Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro and Aston Martin Vantage GT3. This is one of 5 new Speed Champion sets that came out in March 2022. This one costs $40 in the US and contains 592 pieces. I think that price is fine. I think that piece count is fine. I think these cars are fine. The cars included in this set, we've got the Vantage and the Valkyrie. The Vantage is a very classic looking Speed Champions car. Dare I say, a conservative looking car. It's not too crazy. It doesn't do anything too weird with the 8 wide design. It's got some nice curves, but still stays true to the real car while not going crazy. However, the Valkyrie is the car in this set that really caught my fancy, may I say. I happened to see a real picture of the real car. What would it be, a fake picture? I saw a picture of this real vehicle at Bahrain, in all places, because Bahrain is the location where they did the first race of the F1 season in 2022. Yes, we're bringing it back to Formula 1 again, and they had this car at that track. And I was like, what the heck is that crazy looking car? And then I said, that thing looks a little familiar. And I said, wait a minute, I own that car. Not in reality, because they're only making like 40 of these things really, and like the thing costs like $3 million, but I was like, I own that car in Lego form. And sure enough, here's the Lego version of the real car, and the real thing looks crazy, and that made me very excited to own this version. And so initially my excitement for this set was like around here. I bought it mostly out of obligation to complete this Speed Champions March wave, but after being able to tie this into a little bit of Formula 1, my excitement is way up here. And so I think this is an excellent choice of cars to include in this Speed Champions 2-pack.
Did you say 2-pack?
Oh, no, didn't see you there. I said 2-pack, not Tupac.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm here if you need me.
Appreciate it. For those confused, the Stormtrooper's name is Tupac.
Oh, they know my name.
Sure they do, bud. Sure they do. Let's take a closer look at these couple of beauties. And by beauties, I don't mean these Speed Champions minifigures, because no one's buying Speed Champions sets for the minifigures, though in these we have a couple of, I don't know, identical racing suits that are slightly different colors. Cool, whatever. Let's take a look at the actual vehicles. The Aston Martin Vantage GTR, R35, RTX, GT3, that's the one. This car is what I had previously called a conventional looking Speed Champion set. It is of course 8 studs wide. It looks decent in my opinion. It's got like nice curves on the inside, nothing going on that's too crazy here. There is like a weird rear kind of diffuser wing thing on the bottom there. That's on the real car. So that I guess fits. On the front here, we've got a couple of fangs. They should have called this thing the Aston Martin Vampire or Aston Martin Walrus. That wouldn't really fit with their naming convention. As usual, tons of cool building techniques going on here, like look at that red taillight thing across there. These two clear 1x2s, those are actually inverted. How cool is that? Overall though, this is not the car that got me excited about this set. So that's all the time that it gets here. Not a lot of media coverage for that Aston Martin, kind of like the Aston Martins in F1 this year, because Sebastian Vettel was literally like, I'd rather have coronavirus for another week than have to deal with driving that car again. Man, poor Aston this year, right? This new Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro is truly a thing of beauty. Hey, future me. Hey, quick question. Where these cars are going, do they need roads? As far as I know, yeah. You know what doesn't? That new LEGO DeLorean, coming out soon. Alright, I'll leave you to it. See ya. Another 3 days till that new DeLorean set comes out. Man, that guy's annoying. Which is to say, I'm annoying? The Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. This car is ridiculous, and not just the name, because AMR stands for Aston Martin Racing, so the full name of this car is the Aston Martin Valkyrie Aston Martin Racing Pro. I like that they're following the Apple naming conventions. I can't wait for the Aston Martin Valkyrie Aston Martin Racing Plus and Aston Martin Valkyrie Aston Martin Racing Touch. Guys, I'm going to say something here I've never said before. flibbity gibbet. I'm also going to say something about LEGO Speed Champions I've never said before. That said, I think LEGO might have bit off more than they could chew with trying to recreate this kind of Aston Martin car in Speed Champions scale. The Speed Champions-ness of this car, it looks ridiculous because the real car looks ridiculous. The actual thing is like, it's basically a Formula 1 car, but dare I say, it looks better than a Formula 1 car, sleeker, smoother, cooler than a Formula 1 car. I would challenge anyone to see the real Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro and not have a Tim the Toolman Taylor-esque reaction to this thing, right? Ho, ho, ho. Tim the Toolman Taylor was a character in a show called Home Improvement, played by Tim Allen, where he played an overly masculine father trying to raise 3 sons and a family, and he would commonly utter the phrase ho, ho, ho when talking about something that was, as previously stated, overly masculine. You may know Tim Allen he's better known for playing Buzz Lightyear in your Toy Story movies, you dang kids. I couldn't point out all the crazy curves and angles on this car if I wanted to, so I'm not even gonna try, which may be a disservice to this review, but it is what it is. Like the actual couple of cars included here, the Valkyrie is like significantly larger than the Vantage, and it's because the real Valkyrie is, basically it's an F1 car, which makes me attracted to it, not like that, just like a normal attraction of a man to a motor vehicle, which is a feeling that we all feel. I'm going to call it a cockpit here. It's basically like a fighter jet cockpit. It's definitely a different windshield piece being used there, but like there's all kinds of crazy angles and points and stuff. It's like a formula car because it is a track only car, so that part makes sense. The build for this set is basically a clinic on how to build LEGO unconventionally. If this thing had any more snot in it, it would be green, which I guess it is. A list of my favorite Astons in no particular order: F1, DB5, Vulcan, Valkyrie, Valhalla, Vantage, Vampire, Sean Aston, that is. He literally carried Frodo to Mordor. He's earned his place on this list. A list of my favorite Martins: Ricky, Scorsese, Luther King Jr., George R.R., Marvin. Oh, that's Martian, not Martin. And so ultimately, is this set worth picking up? Well, when I'm faced with a difficult purchasing decision, I like to ask myself a question. I say, what would Aston Martin Formula 1 driver Lance Stroll do if he were me? Well, he'd probably ask his billionaire father if he could have a real Aston Martin Valkyrie. But for those small few of us who don't have billionaire fathers, yes, this set is worth finding the $40 for. I think you'll enjoy it. The Valkyrie, at least, has become one of my favorite cars of this new Speed Champions wave, only behind the Mercedeses and maybe the Ferrari, definitely the Countach. So like, it's in the top 5 out of 6, 7. So sure, go pick this set up, and if we're sticking to the green theme today, you'll make all of your friends green with envy if they don't have this set and you do. Or they'll be green with cash because they'll have saved their money and not spent it on LEGO like you did. Doesn't matter. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.